car behind us, that's the 7 Series, okay? In a lot of print magazines and write-up reviews, they're calling this the Baby 7. Very similar hood. As you can see, the larger kidney grills in the front. The Hofmeister kink back here, which is this right here, is more pronounced on it now. Okay, this is on every BMW. It's called the Hofmeister kink, and in comparison to the 2010, it's more pronounced. As you can see, the shoulders on the car, this type of styling is very difficult to do. It jots out here and then comes back in. Okay. Like I said, it's a little bit lower to the ground, more sporty, and drives entirely different. As far as the interior goes, it holds true for the 7 Series. As far as the way the dashboard is laid out, entirely different than the previous 5 Series. All the technology inside is new also, which means you have the buttons right here to choose from. Different. The iDrive system is different. The navigation is different.
How is the iDrive system different? Because I know that's something that's caused a lot of people a little bit of concern in the past just because of the technology advances. How exactly is that different in this new 5 Series?
Basically what they did is they put 7 hot buttons there. So if you want to go to your telephone, CD, navigation, it now has a back button, an options button, and the voice command, which is an excellent feature, is more accessible to the vehicle.
Makes it a little bit easier to navigate, not as much touch screen stuff. Okay.
That's correct. Your navigation is, you can use it as you're driving. You don't have to be stopped or in park. A lot of the touch screen systems that you see in other brands, you can't use it while you're driving. It's all Google.
Okay.
Which is great because now you get real on-time traffic.
Okay.
Okay, up to the second.
Which is great in this area because there's lots of traffic, especially during rush hour.
Absolutely. And it will reroute you. If you have an address entered in there and it's taking you to your destination and it senses that there's a backup, it will reroute you automatically. Okay? Previous models had the DVD-based system.
Where you had to do updates and all that kind of stuff, yeah.
That's correct.
Not fun.
Not anymore.
It just creates a feeling of luxury like you don't see in any other vehicle.
Correct. What a lot of people don't realize is, you know, the materials that we use in the vehicles, this is real wood. It's not just a, you know, plastic piece. Right, it's not a knock-on. Now you have memory positions in the passenger side. Okay.
That's a convenient place for them because I know that in some vehicles you'll get in and you'll hit it and then all of a sudden the seat starts moving back, and this you can control from a sitting position or getting in.
Correct. This particular model has the sport package, so you can see it has the sport seats, sport wheels. There is a lot of equipment on this vehicle.
Now what is the function of this?
This is for traveling long distances.
Okay.
What it allows you to do is to relax your legs. It extends out further so that
it kind of goes into the crease of your legs?
That's correct. And then if you look at the controls here, this one right here, I'll pull the seat up so you can see this. This is your lumbar support. Right here, this round dial. This one right here controls that function. And then you have, of course, it tilts. This is a 30-way power seat.
So you get the perfect fit. Not only the perfect car, the perfect fit in your seat.
You do.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they say Americans spend 150 hours a year commuting. So, I mean, things like this are so important. You know, I drive 100 miles every day. So having, you know, these kind of features is what really makes the car stand out from the rest.
All new gauges on the vehicle. Okay, they're black light during the day with white background. Okay, so it's much easier to see the gauges. At night, it does turn into the classic amber.
Which is supposed to be. Now, tell me what's the backstory? I know I've heard that the amber. There's something about it. It it's easier to see, or can you tell me about that?
Basically, it's easier to see and easier on the eyes. It's not like you have a bright blue coming at you.
So when you're going from your gauges to the road, it's, you know, not as distracting.
That's correct.
Okay.
Also on the 2011 model, many more options and features are available, packages and options. Okay, things that weren't available in the past, such as heads-up display.
Now, what is that?
Heads-up display is when you look forward through the windshield there, and if you have navigation on the vehicle, it will show you where you have to go. Looking straight ahead, you do not have to look at screen here anymore.
So it'll show you on your windshield where you have to go. Now, do you see like arrows? Do you got a voice yelling? How does it work?
Basically, you can use the voice command, or you can opt not to.
Okay.
Okay, and it will show you arrows, when to turn and how many feet. Okay, so it's very
as
helpful.
opposed to having this one in the center where it's saying turn at 200 feet, you start turning and you're like, oh, there's a lake. That is not where it says turn. You can be looking.
Exactly.
Very helpful.
In the system.
Very
okay. So
big on safety.
It is very big on safety.
And now, how did this car rate as far as safety and reliability compared to previous models?
Very similar as far as the safety. Basically, they have a whole new chassis for the vehicle. The amount of airbags that they put in the vehicle.
And how many airbags are there in this vehicle?
8.
8 airbags. So, where are side curtain?
These are all side curtain airbags here, from the front to the back. Okay. You have one in the driver's side steering wheel, of course. One here. See where it says airbag.
Can you turn off the passenger front airbag? Is that an option? Okay.
No, it's not something that if you're driving and something, I believe it's 35 to 40 pounds. Okay.
So it has the weight sensor, which would automate. So it does turn it off. It's just a lot smarter. You don't have to.
Right. You don't have to disengage.
That's really the last thing you're thinking about when you get in the car with the kid trying to get him to soccer practice is turning off the airbag.
Exactly. Just design this vehicle here.
Right.
Okay, is a feat in itself.
And I love how it has the styling right here, but when you open it, you don't slam it into you, because some of the vehicles that try to imitate this, I've noticed when you open it, it ends up slamming into your side. So.
Right.
Very
Another
nice.
great convenient feature on this vehicle is comfort access. And what comfort access is, okay, besides what I just demonstrated for you there, what it does is you don't have to slam the door. Okay, that's the luxury package there. It pulls it in for you. Comfort access is when you put your finger here, it'll lock the door for you. When you want to unlock the door, key can be in your pocket, in your bag. You don't have to fumble through your bag to find the key.
Which every woman can appreciate, because,
sure.
I mean, how much time do you spend? You're coming out of the grocery store, it's dark, it's late, you're fumbling for your keys. It's great.
Exactly. It's another safety feature.
It is.
Okay. The convenience package.
Convenience package.
You just close the door gently and it pulls it in for you. Again, similar features that are on the 7 Series are now available on the 5 Series.
Driving a computer.
Basic.
So I have a question. So is this touchscreen as well, or does it all work from the iDrive?
No, when you're driving, you want to have your hands on the steering wheel, so we don't offer touchscreen.
Okay.
Okay.
Which
Voice
is a safety
activation. It is.
You said 300 horsepower. Is that the same as the previous 5 Series?
No, actually, it's.
Increased horsepower?
It is increased horsepower.
So many changes in the new 2011 5 Series with BMW. It's just something that I don't think I realized going into other dealerships. You know, I get the explanation, I get this is how you work it, but never the why. And that's something that at Vista BMW I've always experienced. And, you know, like you said, the test drive course here is incomparable. You cannot find somewhere where you can really feel all of the different aspects of the vehicle in, you know, a short test drive. We're making it as long as you want, but, you know, that's really something that's important. The car looks great, you know, it's pretty inside, but the reality is how the car actually works, and knowing how and why and getting to feel it all